Have you got fake reviews on your Amazon listings? Well, thankfully, there are ways you can get them taken down. But before you can root out those pesky fake reviews, you need to know how to spot them. Hey guys, Shane here from Tracefuse.ai, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to spot fake reviews, how to deal with them, and how to ultimately get them off your profile. And as a bonus, we're also going to show you how to spot reviews that violate Amazon's terms of service. Because honestly, fake reviews are just half of the battle. You want to be cleaning up your profile in any way you can. So let's get to it. How to tell if a review is actually fake. We all know some reviews online aren't exactly genuine, but what's less known is that they're often part of a bigger, well-organized industry fueling fake reviews. Some brands even go so far as to pay people through shady fake review brokers. These brokers manipulate product ratings and leave misleading reviews on Amazon. Amazon has guidelines in place to keep its review system trustworthy. In a perfect world, once a review has been reported, they'll investigate it and take it down pronto. But we don't live in a perfect world, so it's up to you, the Amazon seller, to figure out if a review is fake. So how do you do that? Well, here are the red flags you need to look out for. The most common sign is if you suddenly get a massive uptick in negative reviews in a very short period of time. So if you usually get one bad review per week, but then suddenly get 10 in a day, then you need to look at what's changed. Did you sell way more units, or is this a sign of something fishy going on? Another sign is if a review has a very vague complaint. If the review says something like, product sucks, but gives absolutely no details, straight away, that's a major red flag, and you should look into that. Third, there's the classic giveaway when the reviewer casually mentions a competitor's product. If you see something like this, 9 times out of 10, these guys are getting money from your competition. So those are the biggest red flags you should be aware of, but none of these are a dead giveaway. Honestly, there's a ton of uncertainty when it comes to identifying fake reviews, and you're 100% sure without a deeper investigation. How to tell if a review violates Amazon's TOS. Fake reviews aren't the only types of reviews you can remove. Some reviews may not necessarily be fake, but they cross the line and violate Amazon's terms of service. One sign of this is when a review has offensive language or personal attacks. Basically, if there's name-calling, cussing, or targeted insults, then boom, that's grounds for removal. A second sign is when a review has private information about anyone involved. Disclosing this is a huge no-no, whether that's info about the seller, reviewer, or anyone else. This includes phone numbers, mailing addresses, and other sensitive data, so if you see that, report it. The third thing to look out for is if a review has links to external sites or promotes other products. These reviews can mislead other buyers, and they're just plain old spam. Always flag reviews with these kinds of links. Amazon absolutely hates them. How to remove fake and TOS violating reviews. Now that you know some of the signs that a review is fake or violates Amazon's TOS, here's the playbook on how to actually remove them. First things first, gather evidence and screenshot everything you can. Amazon loves evidence, and it makes your case way stronger. Once you've got everything together, go to Amazon Seller Central and click the report button under the review and be specific. Don't just say, it's fake. Tell them your exact suspicions and back it up with screenshots. For example, let's say you think a review goes against Amazon's anti-manipulation policy. Mention the violated policy. Bonus points if you can dig a bit and find more shady reviews from the same reviewer. But remember, fake reviews and TOS violations are not the same. Amazon has different processes for them. But if a review is full of swear words, the screenshots give all the details you need. But for fake reviews, your report might need more info to back you up. With fake reviews, if you don't come in guns a-blazing with evidence, Amazon might not even give you the time of day. Now here's where a lot of people get stuck. Once you've submitted your case, you need to check in, follow up, and keep track of your report status. Amazon's a bit like your flaky friend who never replies to texts. You've got to stay on top of them. So once they finally get back to you, what happens if Amazon says no to removing the review? Well, first, review their response carefully. They might have given you a clue as to why they rejected it. Then beef up your case, gather more evidence if needed, and don't be afraid to reach out to seller support for clarification. I've been through this process for my clients more times than I can count, and trust me, persistence pays off. The golden rule. So, you've got a few bad reviews and you want to do something about them. That's all well and good, but there's the one golden rule that you should always stick to. Never ever ask the reviewer to remove their review. Doing that violates the living hell out of Amazon's community guidelines, and if the reviewer reports you, Amazon will penalize you. You can still contact a negative reviewer and offer them something to make up for a supposed bad experience, but don't ever mention anything about taking down the review. Now, if all of this sounds like too much work, that's exactly why I built Tracefuse. We specialize in spotting fake and TOS violating reviews. We'll file cases, track them, and make sure your account stays clean. Once you get those bad reviews off your profile, you can increase your star rating, lower your PPC cost, and overall increase your sales. The major benefit of using a service like ours is it gives you the freedom to focus on your business while we handle the dirty work. If you're interested, click the link in the description, fill out the form, and we'll get started right away. We'll even remove your first 2 negative reviews for free. At the end of the day, if you're not a professional, spotting fake reviews is always going to be a bit of a challenge. The best you can do is learn to spot the red flags and be prepared to take action, either by getting in touch with Amazon yourself or by relying on a specialist service like Tracefuse. If you like these kinds of insights and you want to stay up to date on all the latest tips and tricks for Amazon sellers, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and demolish that like button. No, it's just 3 clicks, but it goes a long way towards supporting this channel. This is Shane Barker signing off. As always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.